So I am really glad because I got an email about a month ago from a family who had experienced, one of their children had experienced an attempt. And they're really looking for resources, and I'm so glad we have programs available that we do in our area. I've recommended some for them to go, and I had Anne Marie kick in her 2 cents worth also on it, and I'm hoping that they've come to some of the programs that we have to be able to help them through right now, in addition to providing them other information. So
I know for the kitchen table conversation, like when I was a loss survivor starting 19 years ago, there was nothing out there. Nobody talked about it. There was no resources, and I think if someone had handed me a pamphlet, I might not have been ready right then, but I might have looked at it 6 months down the road and been ready to reach out for some help. And I think it's great that we have these now that we can help other people that are going through that loss whenever they're ready. Well, being a newer loss survivor, it's been 7 years, or will be 7 years this year. I was very grateful to be able to come here for the support group, but I need to get it into Plymouth County and get it going. So it's great to hear that you've already started 2. I just need to start 1 right now. It's in the works, but
that was
I'll
Lisa
be grateful
Jo,
when it happens. I think there's a lot of people in our community that will be able to benefit by it.
It was definitely Lisa, Joe, and John that were able to get the 2 going, and believe me, like I said, I couldn't be more grateful that they had the time and the energy willing to devote to it, because again, every time we have some type of event, whether it's a community conversation or a safe talk, the people that are coming, at least 30 to 40% of them have experienced either themselves a suicide attempt and survived. They've lost somebody to death by suicide. It's just, like I said, I can't be more grateful to John and Lisa Jo for stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because, it's good that we have the grief supports out there, for that. But it's also good that, that from my own experience from being a suicide attempt survivor, it'd be nice to have some of those groups out there too. Those workshops, to get those workshops out there, in that general area as well, because I know there's plenty of attempt survivors out there, and it would be nice to bring the loss survivors and the attempt survivors together, so that way we could both heal. I find that that's my ultimate goal, is to bring loss survivors and attempt survivors together in each community, because I know that I can help them and they definitely help us, because it's imperative to our wellness, if we're always having suicidal thoughts, it's important that we know the loss of someone else, of what they had gone through, so that way, that little survivor mode that's supposed to kick in, it's like you hear that lost survivor's voice telling their story of who they lost, and and you feel that it's like it's never gone away from me, from hearing my first lost survivor, and I still say to this day that probably saved my life.
Yeah, well, again, it's